Hey guys, my name is Odette and I'm one of the media buyers with Merchant Mastery. Today I'm going to be taking you through a step-by-step tutorial on how to make a basic Facebook ad structure that converts. So if you have been wondering how to do this, keep on watching and I will show you. Alright guys, so we are in the back end of our Facebook Ads Manager. I've already set up our campaigns due to time purposes, and I'm using a test account called Love Catnip. So this basic Facebook ad structure will be great if you're just testing the waters or maybe have a smaller budget and you want to see great conversions. This ad structure will definitely allow you to do that. And it will also help you to learn the basics, and that will allow you to become more advanced in the future. So although basic, this is a great place to start. This structure will still allow you to reach the full funnel, being completely new customers, so a cold audience, so people who've never interacted with your product or service before, as well as people who are a warm audience, so people who may have interacted with you and kind of know you but maybe never ended up purchasing, as well as a hot audience, so people who have shown a deep interest into your product or service and may have even purchased. So this basic structure allows you to reach the complete funnel, which is great. So before we get into it, I'm going to just assume that you already know about the iOS 14 changes and have taken the necessary actions regarding that. So you've verified your domain, you've set up your aggregated event measurement tools, and you know about and you also know about everything regarding the iOS 14 changes. So I won't be going over that in this video, but if you have any questions at all about this, please feel free to ask your questions in the comments below, and we can definitely help you out with anything you're struggling with. So with that said, we can get into it. I've already built out the campaigns for time purposes, and we'll walk you through each step. So if you've never ran any campaigns, this area will be completely blank. And you're going to go create, you're going to click conversions, you're going to always want to do conversions if you want to see the best results. You can name your campaign right in here. So I've already named ours. What I usually name it is based on our agency name, the bid structure I'm using, so ad set budgeting optimization, so ABO, and I call this cold, because this is a campaign for completely new customers that I'm trying to reach. And then you will click continue, because I've already made mine, it's in draft, but it will lead you to this area. And this area will be completely green, and you can turn it off so that it will be in draft until you want to publish. So we've already named it. If you haven't already, you can name it now. You're going to leave this blank. You're going to make sure campaign budget optimization is off for the purpose of this structure. Then you'll click next to be able to build out your first audience, and it will be blank. For this structure, we are going to do 3 audiences, 3 strong ones to test. So the ones that we're going to test is a very strong lookalike, an open audience, and a competitor interest audience. Of course, lookalike audiences are going to be your strongest, specifically value-based audiences with your pixel. So of course, if you have more budget, testing more lookalikes and value-based lookalikes are definitely the way to go. But for this structure, I'm just going to be walking you through 3 strong ones that you can start with. So you'll jump into your first ad set that will be blank. I'm just going to jump in here. So I usually don't name my ad set until the very end, till I've set up everything. So you're going to want to connect your pixel and choose your conversion event always being purchase. You're going to scroll down and you're going to set a $10 budget. That's usually a good place to start. However, if you do have a more expensive product or service, you may want to lay between the $30 to $50 range. But if your product is relatively general and not crazily expensive, then $10 is a great place to start. You're not going to schedule anything. You're going to leave that blank. You usually only schedule, you'll only schedule if you're running a specific campaign. So going down, this is where you're going to build your lookalike. I've already built mine, but this is how you would build yours if you've never done it before. You'll go create new, you'll go lookalike, you're going to choose your pixel, and you're going to choose purchase if it will allow you. However, because this is a new account and it's just started, it's definitely not, it doesn't have enough unique customers to be able to run a purchased pixel yet. So you'll want to drop down to another event value. Obviously add to cart would be the next, but if that's still too small for you, definitely do view content. That should be hopefully enough where you can start with. You'll pick the country where your data is from and that you're targeting. So for us, it would be Canada, and we would run it to 10%. A good number for reach is always 2 million and up. That is generally a great place to start. If you have to go lower due to geographic restrictions, I understand, but definitely trying to get over that 2 million and up is a great place to start with reach. So then you'll go create audience, and it will sit in here just like this. For this campaign, you're going to want to exclude 180-day purchasers just because this campaign is focused on just reaching new people. For lookalike expansion, you'll want to keep this off. This is basically a new thing Facebook has launched not too long ago. I have seen some good results with it, but this would be another topic for a more advanced structure, which I will talk about at the end of the video. So then you'll want to set your location settings. Ours is Canada, our age is open, all genders, and leave your detailed targeting expansion on. If you have a gender specific product, definitely change your gender. If you know for sure what your target market age is, then definitely alter that. However, a recommendation is definitely starting broad and then narrowing down. Everything looks good, all languages, automatic placements, conversion for optimization, looks great. Another little quick thing to be aware of is I wouldn't take these estimated daily results too seriously. I usually quite ignore them because they are just a prediction. However, for potential reach, like I said, it may be unavailable, but once it starts going, you will see the reach in here. And like I said, 2 million and up is a great place to start. So after that's all set up, you'll go next, and it will lead you to create your ads. So for this video, I'm not going to go over ad specifics. That's going to be another video in the future, so stay tuned for that. But just for an example, for this video, a good place to start is with 3 ads. I like the hotspot of 3 to 5 ads, but for this, 3 ads is great with just starting with a $10 budget to see. And for the creative, it's good. You could start with a static ad, a video ad, and a carousel ad. So for the static ad, you would set it up, connect to your Facebook and Instagram account. I'm not going to go over ad specifics. Like I said, that will be for another video. Once this is all set up, you'll click publish, and then you'll create your video ad and do the same thing with your carousel ad. So after you've created your ads and they're published, your campaign won't be live because you've put it in draft. You're going to want to create your next audience, which you will click here, and you'll go create ad set, which will lead you to your next audience. One thing I think I should mention, just because I didn't before, just that after we've created our lookalike, you'll want to go and then name the audience. So I've named it 10% viewed content pixel lookalike Canada. And if you don't know what a lookalike is, basically a lookalike is this one specifically, viewed content pixel lookalike. Basically, Facebook is going to find anybody who looks very similar to somebody who's already viewed content on your website. And that's why lookalikes are so strong. And that's why purchase lookalike is ultimately usually the best one, because Facebook is going to find anybody who looks like people who've already purchased. So I just want to mention that before we move on, that is what a lookalike is. And if you have any other questions about lookalikes, please comment below. So once you are in your new audience, this is going to be an open audience. You can label that right away. And we're sticking in Canada for this account. You're going to connect your pixel. Your conversion event's always going to be purchase. Daily budget $10. You're not going to schedule. This is going to be blank because we're not using a custom audience or lookalike. You're going to exclude your 180-day purchasers. As well, I will show you how to do this right now because I didn't before. So if you want to exclude your 180-day purchasers, you're going to click in here and you'll go create new, you go custom audience, you go website, next, you're going to click purchase, you're going to change the retention to 180 days. And I like to be very clear when I label, so I always label it the business name, what it is, so purchasers in the last 180 days. Labeling is so important because it just makes it easier when you build out future campaigns. Then you'll go create audience. It will actually land right in your include section. You're going to exit that out. And you're going to double click in here and you're going to find your purchasers audience that we just made the 180 days and include it in here, and then it will be in the exclude. So it's an open audience, but we're excluding any people who have purchased in the last 180 days. Your location, you can set that for. So for us it's Canada, open age, open genders, detailed targeting on, automatic placements, conversions, good. Click next to build out your ads. So what you'll want to do is, because we already built out our ads in our lookalike audience, you're going to want to make sure you just duplicate your ads into your other audiences. I'll show you how to do this so that any engagement that builds on the ad, it can stay on that ad, and you're just going to make sure that stays by using the ad ID. So to do that, you'll click into the ad, you'll go Facebook post with comments. You're going to get this ad ID. And you'll go into this blank ad, you'll go enter post ID, put that post ID in, and click submit. This way, this keeps the existing engagement on the ad everywhere it is, and you'll go publish. And you'll do the same with the other two ads, so that in each audience, you're using the same ads for each audience. Build out another audience. You'll go again, create ad set. It will lead you into a blank ad set. So for this audience, we are going to target competitor interests. You're going to connect your pixel, conversion event being purchase, daily budget $10, not scheduling it. We are not including any custom or lookalike audiences, but we are excluding our purchasers 180 days. Make sure our location's good, age is open, gender is open. And here is where we're going to click our competitors. So I've already set up our competitors for this account, just example ones. But in here is where you would search. So for example, if I put cat, I will see different pages or interests. And you'll definitely want to double check that that page is leading to the right competitor or whatever interest you're targeting. But this is where you will load up your interests and you will keep your detailed targeting on. and you will scroll down, automatic placements, and you will click next, which will allow you to put in your ads, which you will then use the same ads in here. So yeah, that is how you set up your cold campaign. So after everything is set up, you can go back to your campaigns tab and you can turn it on and publish it. After that's published, you can then build out your retargeting campaign. So you will click create. You'll click conversions again. I've already named mine our agency name, our bidding strategy, so our ad set budgeting optimization. This will be a retargeting campaign and specifically targeting people in Canada. And once you label it, you can click continue and it will lead you here. Perfect. We've named our campaign. We're not using campaign budget optimization. We're clicking next. So the first retargeting audience that is a good place to start will be our people who've added to cart or viewed content in the last 30 days. So you'll make sure your pixel's connected. Your conversion event is your purchase. Daily budget that is great to start is $10. I would even say with a high ticket price item, even $10 is a great place to start for them as well, just because you can always up the budget after once you watch the frequency, which I'll talk about after this is built out. So you go down, and so we want to build out our add to cart 30-day audience and our viewed content 30-day audience. So to do that, you'll go create new, you'll go custom audience, you'll go to your website, go next, make sure your pixel is in, you're going to choose your add to cart, 30 days, and then you'll want to name it your business name, add to cart, 30 days. Labeling is key. Then you'll go create audience and it will pop up just like it is now. You'll do the same thing for viewed content 30 days. And then you're going to as well want to exclude 30-day purchasers, which you'll have to make this audience in here. So to do that, you'll then go create new, custom audience, website, next, and you're going to do the same thing like you did for add to cart and view content, but you're going to go purchase, you're going to go 30 days, and you're going to label it your business name, purchasers, 30 days, create audience. And that will land right in this area, so you'll want to make sure you exit that out and then put it actually in the exclude bar here, like it is here. So for us, we only want to retarget people in Canada. However, if you are targeting people worldwide, you might want to open that up. Leaving our age open, gender open, detailed targeting on, automatic placements on, and going next. Then you'll build out your ads. Like I said, I'm not going to be going over ad creative in this one, but here are some general ideas for ads for people who've added to cart or viewed content. For example, you could have a back in stock ad, maybe a special sale that's going on, or like a product differentiation ad, so showcasing why your product or service is better than, say, the leading competitor in the industry. So once you build out your ads, you'll go publish, and then you can create your next audience. So you go here, and you'll create ad set, which is your next audience. So for the next one, we can create our social engagers. So this is a great place to start to retarget people who've engaged with your socials in the last 30 days. So you'll connect your pixel, conversion event being purchase, daily budget $10. We're not scheduling any dates. Now you'll want to build out your custom social engager audience. So we have our Instagram engagers 30 days and our Facebook engagers 30 days. So again, you'll go create new, custom audience, Instagram account. You'll find your account and you'll change the retention to 30 days. Again, you'll name it your business name, Instagram engagers, and 30 days. And then you'll go create audience. And then you'll do the same thing with your Facebook account. Then you're going to exclude your 30-day purchasers. Make sure your location settings are right. Our age is open, our gender is open, and our detailed targeting expansion is on, as well as our automatic placements are on. Then you'll go next, which will lead you to create your ads. So for example, you could have a showcase product details. You could have a customer testimonial. You could use a carousel crossing out customer objections, which is great, which I will talk about in a later video. But this is a great place to start with your ad creation. So after your ads are created, you can create your next audience. So again, you'll click here. You'll go create ad set, and you can create your dynamic catalog. So for this, we're already targeting add to cart view content people 30 days, but you may want to as well target them again for a specific reason. This one being that we're going to exclude 180-day purchasers. So we want to retarget anybody who's added to cart or viewed content, specifically new people with an offer. So for example, in this ad, we are giving 10% off for your first order. So if you do give offers in your business, then this is a great place to do it in your dynamic catalog. Otherwise, you can just do it in your specific retargeting. You also don't have to do add to cart view content. You can also change it to people or website visitors 30 days. Either or, however you want to do it, works. So you'll take your pixel purchase as your conversion event. Your budget can be $10, no scheduling. And again, you'll want to use your add to cart people 30 days, view content 30 days. And we're going to exclude purchasers 180 days, as well as our customer list, which you'll want to always make sure you're updating over time. So now I'll show you how to upload that customer list. You will go create new and go custom audience. You'll go customer list. You'll click next. Go next. If you're using a Shopify list that has values such as total spent or total orders, you'll click yes, there is a value to my customer, and you'll go next. You'll upload your file. You'll click your value column, which usually you'll want to either pick total spent or total orders. Then you'll name it your business name and the date of the month so that it's clear for you that you uploaded this list in March and it's your Shopify list. Then you'll click next, and for privacy policies, I'm not going to go through mapping the identifiers, but it's pretty simple. You just make sure everything's mapped out in the action needed. And then once that is done, you'll click upload and it will create your list for you. Once it's created in this area, you'll then want to press X and you'll move it into the exclude list. Then making sure your location settings is correct. So if you want to open this to worldwide, you can. For us, we're going to leave it to Canada. Our age is open, genders is open, detailed targeting open. Automatic places open, and then you go next, and then you will build out that ad, that dynamic catalog ad. So after that, our last audience will be our email list. You'll go create ad set again. It'll lead you to a blank one, which will be our email list, and you'll connect your pixel, purchase event, $10 budget. We're not scheduling. And again, you're going to use that customer list like I just showed you how to upload. So this might be instead your email list if it's different from your Shopify list. And then you'll want to exclude your 30-day purchasers make sure your location, age, and gender settings is correct, detailed targeting is on, automatic placement is on. So the reason you might want to retarget people on your email list is that not everybody opens their emails, and this might be a way that you want to definitely reach them with a specific promo that could be time sensitive. So yeah, this is how you build out a very strong basic structure that will lead to great results. Just quickly before I end this video, you'll definitely a good way to know if you're reaching enough people will be by looking at your frequency, which will be here. So a good number for frequency is between 3 and 6. So anything lower than 3 could be a sign that you definitely might want to raise your budget a little bit. However, definitely let it run long enough to be able to get a good frequency number. Also, it's really important to make sure your columns are set up correctly by customizing your columns so you can see all the key performance metrics. If you do want a separate video on that, let us know in the comments below. We can show you how to customize your columns correctly and save it as a preset. But other than that, this is how you set up your basic Facebook ad structure that will lead to great conversions. Once that is set up, you can click publish on everything if you haven't already. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And also, if you are interested in becoming more advanced and learning more advanced structures with step-by-step instructions, make sure you check out our Merchant Mastery courses below. These are amazing courses that will help you to scale your business profitably and see amazing results like never before. So I hope you liked this video and you learned something. If you have any questions at all, make sure you put it in the comments below. We are happy to help you out, and thanks for watching.